Hello. This week's community scan, I chose a county that is close to my neighborhood. I live in an area called Bon Aqua, which is it's on the county line for the county that I chose, which is Hickman County, and the other side of the county line is Williamson County. Hickman County is it's the poorest county in Middle Tennessee. So the state of Tennessee, they divide it into west, middle, and east. And so there are poorer counties around Memphis and around Chattanooga and Knoxville. But as far as the counties that surround Davidson County and Nashville, Hickman is the poorest, and it ranks at 61 out of 95 counties. The thing that really makes Hickman County stand out is it is a neighbor to the wealthiest county in the state of Tennessee. Williamson County ranks number 1 out of 95 counties, and Hickman County ranks at 61 out of 95. The average income for Hickman County is about $35,000 per household, whereas in Williamson County, the average income is over $100,000. So it's almost triple what Hickman County's income is. The majority of people here are white, and that makes up 90% of the population. It's a very rural area, and from my own experience growing up near this area, and my grandfather actually moved to a very remote area in Hickman County when I was younger. There are actual homes with no running water, electricity, and there was even a house with a dirt floor down the street from his own house. And so the lady there, she actually would walk a few miles down the street and clean my grandfather's house, and he'd pay her to do that. She was raising her grandchildren, and that is a pretty typical scenario in the area. It's older generations are raising, grandchildren, and there's even, I know a family who are raising their great-grandchildren right now. And a lot of this has to do with drug use in the area. So the county has a surprisingly high high school graduation rate at 92%, but it has the lowest college enrollment of any county in the state of Tennessee. The closest colleges are in Nashville, and so they're about an hour away. And after reviewing some of this, the data here, there are quite a few homes that don't have a single vehicle. So there's absolutely no public transportation in this area. So without calling like an Uber or Lyft, there's no way for some of these people to make it out of the areas that they live. So this county it's very poor, it's very rural, and the population is in decline. So we see a lot of people, if they have a better opportunity to work in Nashville or Williamson County, they're leaving Hickman County. And so we see a lot of dilapidated and abandoned buildings, even in the county, like county seat, which is Centerville, Tennessee. It's an older town, but there, even downtown, there are just a lot of abandoned buildings, and the resources available for these people, there's very few. So when I was doing the scan, it was difficult to find in-county resources. A lot of the stuff that the organizations and things that did outreach for Hickman County are based in Nashville. And my wife, she works for St. Thomas Health Ministries, and they do like mobile clinics where they move out and help these people who can't either afford healthcare or can't make it to healthcare. They take it to them in this rural area. So it's just a very poor area, but it's probably pretty typical of most rural areas that are just in decline in the nation.